All right, what everybody? It's Astro Phoenix 17 here with my buddy Phoenix. What Phoenix 47, right?
Yep.
All right. Today, as you can see, we're doing a Metaboard depth profile. So let's get right to it.
Gear 4th right here, people.
All right, Gear 4th, he says.
All right, we're gonna start with this. I chose this one because my build.
First, what does it do?
It's you put it into Soul and plus 6,000 to your Legion.
Okay.
That's basically what it does. I chose this over the Cosmic Hero starter because I don't want to waste a counter blast off another rear guard just to give this plus 4,000. Because I play a Laurel build, so everything should go to my Vanguard. I don't want to have to force myself to want to give it down here.
Okay. Next up, what do we got?
Move this over. We are going to be running 4 heals.
Okay. Standard.
And 3 draws.
Which leads to?
Everyone knows what that leads to. We got
9 stands?
9 crits.
Oh no.
Start off with 4 of these. Right here, same ability as a starter. It's so helpful being out. It's rare, so it comes up more in the drive check. At least I feel it does. Early game, late game, whenever I need it, it's always there. And now, to mess those crit counters up, so no one will know what the heck I'm playing except for you folks watching this video. I run 5 different triggers just to confuse my enemy, and I feel it's lucky having one other different trigger, because right here, this Monster Eye, he's been putting the most work in all week. The most work. Coming in second would be him. Rest of them, I don't like you. You never show up when I need you.
Apparently, he draws him all the time.
I hate this card. I really do.
It's so trolly, and it's beautiful.
That's it for the triggers. Then we'll go with 4 perfect guards. This will be another Cosmic Hero, but I'm kind of off budget right now, so you'll have to wait.
Because why are you off budget?
I am off budget from buying all these damn laurels.
3? That's only like what? Between, I don't know, $60 and $90? Oh, wait. Do you have 4?
Yes, I have 4.
That's why, everybody.
4 laurels.
Well, why 3?
I chose 3 because when I had it in here with 4, they were too cloggy. I legitimately had a hand of all 4 laurels, and I had to play them on my field. And they didn't set up the rows I wanted. Their 8Ks in my Vanguard didn't hit. They were useless. I didn't need 4. And 3, so I can change my strategy up, go for a more aggro early game, and then late game, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, my deck's not going to lose because of it.
Okay.
Then we got 4 Mist Ghost. I like him a lot for the 8,000 when he's Vanguard, but early game, say you're stuck at 2, you can just give this to the Vanguard for extra rush power. If you have to go deck you have to rush against. I've had to do it with a full field.
Is it good for time?
Sometimes. When you're pushing for pressure, it can be good. Just that one extra counter blast for extra power. Put it on your Vanguard. Yeah, it could do something. Also, it's just too good. I don't want to not play it. I run 4 of these Cosmic Heroes. Just to hit the right row instead of the 10k booster for Sin Buster. I run this because I can just counter blast 1, soul blast 1, and it's 31. Flat.
Hitting those rows, everybody.
It's perfect numbers. And if I need to, if I need to, also I can give it to my rear guards just to get them up to hit other numbers if I'm just going for a full field aggro.
Not only can you not guard with 1s, everybody, but he's hitting those magical numbers.
1s are higher, sir.
1s are higher. I stand corrected.
Now, for my grade 2s...
Like anybody's going to guard with 2s and 3s.
People could. 4 of these, it's my mate. When I Legion when it's on the field, plus 4 to my Vanguard, and it gets a skill. So, why not run 4? Having him on the field when I Legion's great.
Plus 8 and retire 2. Yeah, that's
its
some
ability.
bad time.
Its ability also stacks, so that's also a plus. I run 4 of these. The main reason I run him is because Laurel's a 4K. This is a 12K. Oh my god, it's a working row. I love working rows. with Laurel.
16k row. Must be nice.
The only other reason I run it is early game 12k beaters are good, and it's not a GB1, so I can just do a straight up rush without having those pesky 9Ks on board for no reason. Now, for my tech, I run 3 of these, because this is a Laurel deck, and I can take abusive advantage of this card. So if I attack with my Vanguard, and I'm using Laurel, I can give triggers to this, and give it to my Vanguard to get power. So if I don't need the boost for exactly 10k with 2 triggers, this is a really great card to get over cards. I can give power here, give 4,000 my Vanguard, still pass a number, perhaps, unless I need exactly 10k, and then get a skill, and then this row's beefed up. If I have Laurel, then he gets the skill. He might not get the extra power boost, but he does get that skill, which is just as threatening. Unless you're going for game, there's no reason not to give power to this card.
Okay.
Now, to start off, I run 7 Sin Busters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then...
Bushy Roll trolled us to make this deck consistent if you didn't like guarding with ones before.
1 SP, because every deck deserves 1 SP of your main unit. Now, I like these guys right here for the consistency, obviously. Sinbuster's broken. This gets Sinbuster, therefore it's broken.
Sinbuster's not broken, it's just OP.
Broken, OP. Great words. It searches for Sinbuster and fuels the grave for Sinbuster's Legion. Because with Gear Chronicling around, cards going to the grave, sometimes it becomes an issue. And feeding the graveyard for no reason for this Soul Blast and Grade 1 Soul Blast is so helpful in this meta to keep up with speed. My build is more about speed Laurel. In my opinion, it's a faster build instead of break riding. Because I did have the break rides before this, but when this came out, I just had to get rid of them.
Consistency.
And now, obviously, before I forget, let's go to strides. I run, for right now, I run 4 of these. I run this because if I have a 7k under my Vanguard and I counterblast any of my grade 1's effects and give this power, it'll hit over the 37 mark. And I don't run the other grade 3 eventually for everyone I'm flipping gets power because it takes too long. I want my build fast and aggressive, and this gives me more advantage if it hits. If its power is over 37, I get to retire one of your. You get to retire one of your units actually, and I get to draw a card. That's just really good. And then if I stand, so even if I say I still have my starter under here, then for my Vanguard. If I have Laurel on the field, I attack, I hit triggers, and it's still going through. I can stand it with the triggers, and it'll be over the number 2. And then for my last Legion, I run 4 of the Miracle Element. I also name him Miracle Element Justice instead of that, because that's what his element is when I ride him. Counterblast 1.
Perfect guard these. Perfect guard these all day.
No, why does no one not block these?
Perfect guard these all day. Why? 1, you can't use them for the Sinbuster. And 2, you're letting him drive check 6 times. 6 times.
In one
for
turn.
Free.
For free.
7 cards in a turn alone if he doesn't hit a draw trigger. 7 cards. If you have a perfect guard it.
No matter what damage you're at. No matter what. I've seen so many people just throw. I'm like, I just saw that perfect guard.
This is why I do so
I
good.
see perfect guards in their hands all the time, and they don't use them. I'm like, okay, cool.
Perfect
and they
guard.
perfect guard the second one like they know something. Like, do you know a secret? Tell me, because I don't see it. But, yeah, that's my deck profile. This is Team Stride and Dirty signing out.
On Ashton Phoenix 17's channel. Bye.